Broken, battered, and scarred is the theme of this episode. And don't forget, a big announcement coming right at the head of this episode of Nonsense. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. I'm your host, Espen Bob. How's it going? What's going on? What's it to you? Whatever you want to say. Yeah. Great to be back again. Weird. I'm not on schedule, but I'm frequent again, huh? And that's for a good reason. I'll just cut right into it. The big announcement. What is Bob's big announcement? What is his big thing? What does he give a shit so much about that he has to head a fucking podcast about it? That, my friends, is that I'm quitting my job. I am no longer going to be working my current job. I know you guys don't give two shits about my job, but the reason being why it's such a big deal is because, as you've heard, or for those who have listened for a long time, the reason why this podcast is not really consistent is because I work like a fucking monster. I'm consistently at work. I'm working long hours. I'm working shit hours. I'm tired all the time. I mean, a lot of you guys realize, like, out of nowhere, I was doing, car podcasts, and that's because I had no fucking time. The only time I had to do a podcast was in between, routes for work. Just like going into work, coming back from work, or in between, stops at work. So because of my shit work schedule and the fact that I just work like a goddamn monster, it was just time. It was time for me to move on. So yeah, no, I'm quitting my job. I'm going to have a little more time for podcasting now. I'm going to have a little more time for streaming, and finally I'm going to actually get some videos out. I got one that I'm working on very soon. So I had one which was a PS5 unboxing that just kind of looked like shit, and I didn't know how to do it. So I'm just going to scrap that one entirely, or maybe make it a bonus video for some time later. It was a cool box opening video, but the PlayStation 5 has been out for a fucking long time now, so an unboxing video doesn't even make sense anymore. So maybe that'll just be a behind the scenes extra video that I might put out much later down the line. But either way, I'm going to have time for videos. I'm going to have time for more podcasts. I'm going to be super consistent finally, because I'm going to be at a job where it allows me to be consistent. So, on that note, look forward to a possible podcast upload change. I don't know yet because I don't know my new job yet. I would like to keep it Tuesdays and Thursdays. You guys love the Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I would love to keep it that way. If not, I will change it to something sensible or whatever works for my fucking schedule. Who knows? Either way. But yeah, that's the big fucking announcement, man. I am quitting my goddamn job. I've been there since 2011. I've met some great people, some not so great people. The sob stories of anybody who's quitting a long-standing job, So, this portion of the podcast is a big shout out to all of those guys that I've known for years, that I've, worked with and had a pleasure to work with, and who are some of you guys are active, listeners. So thank you so much for all the shit that we've been through. And a double shout out to the people who showed up today, to come and play airsoft with me, which was fucking incredible. So that I'll probably be talking about that later on in the podcast. But yeah, special thanks to all those guys, man. It was a crew of us. It was like 16 of us total almost. It's a lot of fucking people. And people who never knew each other, people I haven't even spoken to in fucking years, man. And we all came together partially because we hate the company that we worked for, and more so because we're all just good people and we all like hanging out with each other. So that was a really cool, fucking fun, special thing to do amongst all of us, man. So if any of you guys are listening right now, thank you for showing up. Any of you who are listening that didn't get to make it, thank you for attempting. You missed out on a fucking fun experience. And it is what it is. But I did make a promise for later down the line. I did tell you that I was going to have a lot more guests on. I know I've been preaching I was going to have guests on there other than fucking my girlfriend for a long time. But now that I'm away from my job, I feel like I don't have any obligations to pull any punches with certain shit that I talk about. So a lot of those guys are willing to come in on podcasts. So I have like 3 special guests that I'm going to do real soon. Now I'm going to have the fucking time to do so. So stay tuned for those. And then stay tuned for my first video, finally. It's almost done. I just got to do some minor editing to it. And then, thankfully enough, it's not time sensitive. I'm going to be doing a video game collection video. Because apparently that's like a big thing again. Like, people are just showing off their fucking collections. And it's rappers, fucking YouTubers, all of this shit. And I hate to say it, man, but and it's not to toot my own horn, but I think I got a fucking better collection than most people. So we're going to do a multi-part series, dive into my fucking video gaming and just weird shit collection, because I don't want to be that guy that just like, look at this, cool, look at that, cool. No, I want to take a deeper dive in all that shit. Some episodes are going to stretch out longer than others. I'll try and space them out in categories. There might be some reoccurring things that show up in some of these game and collection videos just because they fit in different genres and categories. So it'll be a lot of that for a while. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm almost done with the first one. And then we'll just keep going from there, man. I got tons of shit I want to do from now on, man. But yeah, that was the big thing that I'm finally getting that off my shoulders. I'm quitting my job. I'm having free time. So yeah, that's just gonna be a big thing, dude. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I know you guys are looking forward to new and more content from me. So yeah, it is what it is. And now that I'm gonna have time, dude, I won't have as many shitty podcasts with weird technical issues and sound quality issues. I'm fixing it. I swear to God, I'm fixing that episode. I'm getting to it. Again, work schedule was kicking my ass, man. I didn't have time to fucking re-edit a whole ass podcast. But thank you guys for reminding me at extents that episode was fucked up. I'm working on it. I swear on my life, I'm working on it. So, how about we talk about airsoft real quick? Because I'm going to slightly say that was probably one of the funnest things I've done in a long time, dude. For those of you who don't know what airsoft is literally just, it's just a rifle-style gun that's full of BBs. That's really it. They're low impact. They don't really hurt that much, but they can do some damage if you're not dressed properly. And some of our guys weren't fucking dressed properly, You can't rock out with a short sleeve shirt and shorts sometimes with this shit, because a couple guys got blooded up pretty badly. First note, F and Bob tip of the week. If you're going airsoft, wear long pants. Long pants! Long pants! Protect your legs, man. Long sleeve shirt. I rock the hoodie, man. I got tagged in the hand a few times, so my knuckles hurt a bit, but and that was my fault. I had fucking fingerless gloves that I could have wore. And I was just like, man, it's not going to hurt that bad. And 100% I should have been wearing these goddamn gloves. Because I got hit in the knuckles a few times, and that shit did not feel good. The legs and arms and all that shit, because I was dressed properly, I didn't feel the pain as much, but goddamn, getting hit in the hand is fucked up. We went out to this place called Legacy Adventure Park. Really cool place. I love the environments and maps and shit that they have available for you to play. They kind of cater to you quite well when you do private party. I don't know how they do it for free play, because we kind of just watched the guys as they were doing the free play. We were pretty much done playing up at 11. I don't think I'd be into the free play as much. I do it, don't get me wrong, but I think the private party airsoft, when it's just a group of people and you have a sizable group. I mean, again, we had 16 people. That was more than enough people. We filled up a little truck with all of us. We were riding along. It was fucking dope. Everybody had fun, man. Got a little something to drink afterwards, and we were good to go, man. It was well worth it. I had a fucking blast. But yeah, F and Bob tip. If you're gonna go airsoft, then make sure you wear something that's gonna give you some protection, So just a little word of advice. But yeah, no, it was just pretty much a BB thing, so it's not super dangerous. The rifles were really fucking cool. I had never held a rifle of any sorts in my life since I was a fucking child, and I went to an Army Reserve base. So that was the first time I held a rifle, and they're fairly comfortable to hold, really easy to shoot. Nothing ridiculous when it comes to a learning curve. They kind of walk you through everything and show you how to operate it and do all your shit. So yeah, no, nothing spectacular. A little bit of a knock against the place. We burned through the compressed air pretty quickly on our last 2 games. To the point where my last game, I had no air left. I had absolutely no air left, so I was just shooting nothing. Just a helpful tip for the place, man. I think they should have like air stations out by the fields and not just at the campground, because having them in the field, when shit goes wrong in between games, I can refill back up instead of waiting until we get back to the base area. So just a word of advice for Legacy Adventure Park, man. Get your air stations out there in the field. Because we definitely had a lot of issues where, the weaponry didn't work. Some guys weren't able to fire properly. I ran out of ammo and air like twice, which I can understand the ammo, but the air shouldn't be a thing. Like, I shouldn't be just completely out of air halfway through the game. Like, that's ridiculous. And they didn't really have a way to help me with that. They were just like, you're out of air, dude. I don't know what to tell you. And again, I mean, that's on us for, playing full auto the entire time. Cause I think a lot of times they're like, yeah, no, just, single shot, a couple shots here and there, it's a friendly matchup. And we were just like, we were out to gun each other down at that point. So, yeah, a little bit of fault towards us. And another reason why I don't think we'd be able to do open play, because we're assholes. We're a bunch of goofballs, and I don't think we would blend real well with the rest of society. So taking our goofiness and our extremeness and then blending in with just casual players was not going to be a good idea. And on top of the fact that some guys there were pretty try hard, man. I spotted 2 guys in ghillie suits, so it was just a little messy. How about this? We're gonna take a quick break because I got a phone call, so I'm gonna take this phone call and I'll be right back.
And his name is John C.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that quick commercial break. Jesus Christ, this fucking horn. Yeah, no, I just had another phone call. Just everybody, just like, man, that was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be going airsofting again at some point soon. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, F and Bob tip: wear long sleeves, long shorts, long pants. Protect your own damn ankles. Because I got shot the fuck up in mine, dude. I got shot so many times in the legs, ankles, knees, and I already got shit ankles and knees as is, man. So, yeah, that was the only non-pleasant moment of my life today. But again, it was really dope just seeing all the guys again. Guys I haven't seen in years, guys that I haven't worked with in years, and I guess because everybody loves, just kicking it with me. I guess everybody was just so quick to be able to show up. It was kind of dope. I enjoyed it though. I very much enjoyed it. But enough about my life. My life's fucking boring. Let's talk about other people's lives. That's what you come to this podcast for, is to watch me roast others. And my God, do I have some shit that I would love to roast other people on. So where was that? There's a fucking video that I wanted to look up real quick. Oh, God damn it. Dude, my phone is like full of fucking memes now. Just full of fucking memes. This is what happens when you try and keep podcast related shit on your fucking phone, and then your phone's full of memes in general. So it's just like, the fuck? Where's all my podcast related shit? Oh, God damn it. Anybody got a recommendation on a fucking mic boom arm, man? This mic sucks now. It won't sit in the same spot that I need it to. It's like every time I take 2 steps forward, it's like I take 3 steps back with these fucking microphones. Jesus Christ. Where is this fucking video? Because it wasn't even nothing that big of a deal. And now I'm not going to be able to find it. Of course, I'm not going to be able to fucking find it. Shit. Yeah, no, I can't fucking find it. Nice. You think after all these years of running a podcast, after all this time of running a podcast, I'd actually get used to this shit. All right, so I guess I don't have my fucking podcast notes. I don't have shit prepared to talk about. So now we're just going to go into random YouTube internet mode because that's all I got right now. So let's take a wonderful, nice little trip down to YouTube's and we're gonna see if there's anything that piques my goddamn interest. By the way, how many of you guys actually got the vaccination? Because I got mine. I'm double vaxxed, and I don't know about you, but I am so tired of wearing these fucking masks. It is unbearable. I have done my job. I have gotten vaccinated. What more do you want from me, people? Like, I'm done with this mask shit. I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting anybody else sick. What the fuck are we wearing masks for? Can somebody explain that shit to me? Like, I really, for the life of me, don't understand. I really don't understand the point of fucking masking after you're vaccinated. It's so goddamn stupid. Man, dude. And, even playing airsoft today, dude, I couldn't fucking breathe. Because my dumbass was wearing, one of those airsoft masks on top of my regular mask. And then I'm running around and I'm like, why can't I breathe? Why can't I breathe? Oh, it's because you got a thick layer of 3-layer cloth over your goddamn mouth. No shit, you can't breathe. It's just fucking asinine, dude. I don't know the point of any of that shit. Yeah, dude, I'm sick of that shit. On another note, man, airsofting 100% made it where I really want to go. The fuck was that? Yeah. Going airsofting made it like 100%. Like, I definitely am going to be getting my own gun pretty soon. Like, I cannot wait to get my own goddamn gun. The question is what kind of gun I'm getting. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that I'm probably going to end up getting some form of rifle. I think I just prefer getting a rifle at this point. I think it's just a safer, more comfortable feel when it comes to shooting. For those of you who don't go shooting at all, I think pistols are fairly safe. It's not a big deal to me. I don't see why people are just against guns so fucking hard. It's weird. I have no idea why. I mean, I've went shooting twice now. I've only shot pistols at this point, but I think handling a weapon at this point makes it a lot more like, like I understand, like, this is a firearm, this is dangerous, but I also, have more control over it because I'm behind it and I'm used to using it and, all this little shit that people just don't understand. Gun safety is a thing. People are fairly safe. At least everyone I've been around is fairly safe with their fucking gun. I've not witnessed anybody shoot anyone on accident or anything stupid. And I'm very big into roasting people for being stupid. And the one place I've been in this world where there was a lack of stupidity was at the gun range so far. I've been to metal concerts, I've been out in public, I've been to museums, I've been all over in different weird places and seen stupidity everywhere. The only place I haven't seen it was, at the gun range where you expected to see somebody being kind of stupid. Nothing at all, man. It's actually quite impressive. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting me a rifle. Probably, I still haven't made that decision if I want a shotgun, a semi-automatic shotgun or a pump action. I do like the idea of just scaring the shit out of people with a pump action. You go click, click, and people typically don't fuck with you after that. And that's kind of all I want. I'm not into guns to murder people. I'm not into guns to go out and hunt people down. I'm in it to protect my household and my household alone. I don't really give about shit outside of my household, and honestly, everybody's like, why don't you get your concealed carry and all that shit too? And I'm like, I don't want to go outside and be Billy Badass, fucking Clint Eastwood, Walker, Texas Ranger and all that shit, dude. I just want to protect my shit. When I'm outside, funnily enough, I look to, the fucking cops to protect me because that's their goddamn job. I'm not a cop. I don't need to protect and serve. That's kind of their job. And I'm cool with them shooting people who are stabbing people. Just, contradicting to most people's beliefs. I'm fine with them shooting criminals. I'm cool with that. That's a good thing. As Bernie Sanders once said. That's a good thing. It's a very good thing. By the way, Demi Lovato just came out and said that she's a fucking they or them or some shit. Which is like, I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at all. I really don't care. And the fuck is a they or them? Is she multiple people? Or is she saying she's fat and she's multiple people? Or is they or them just like the binary neutral? Because that's fucking retarded. And I don't know. All this shit's fucking dumb. And that's why I don't think I'm going to exist very well in this world of stupidity where I have to remember people's pronouns they or them to not piss them off. Fuck off. So stupid. Honestly, it's just so stupid and childish. Like, I give a shit. What else is happening? This is what happens, by the way, when I don't have any fucking form of, like, ready to go material. By the way, I've started playing, the fuck is that game? Returnal. I just started playing Returnal. Returnal is a fun slash very frustrating game. I don't know if I like it or loathe it, but it's not bad. It's pretty much a game where you die a lot, and they just encourage you to die and come back and do it all over again. You know what I mean? It's not like what's that other game? Hades. Hades is a completely different game where, Jesus, every time you die, you kind of come back, you know, with more experience. You kind of keep all your weapons and all your upgrades and shit, and you just kind of tackle everything differently. Whereas Returnal, every time you die, you just pretty much start to fuck over. So that's where it just becomes really difficult and really monotonous, because I've had maybe 2 or 3 runs now where it's just like, oh, that was all for nothing. I just did a whole lot of work for nothing, and I don't know why I did all of that work for nothing. So, it's whatever. I don't care. I think it's a solid game. I won't say it's my game of the year, because a lot of people were just going on the line saying, game of the year, man, great game, best game. I won't go that far yet. I think it's a solid game. It could use some work. I don't think it needs a save feature like everyone's saying. I think the difficulty is every time you die, you start over. That's kind of the whole fucking point. It's how all of those movies went, you know, when you died, and like when the guy, you know, had to restart his days in Groundhog Day. The whole point was he started over, but he kept his mental knowledge. He remembers everything, but it's not like he get to keep any of the shit that he did from the previous time. It's pretty much what they're doing with this. It's Groundhog Day, the video game. It's Groundhog Day mixed with Metroid, and it's a solid game. I don't think it's a bad game. I don't know why everybody hates it so much. It's pretty decent. It's not great. It's not bad. Decent. There's nothing really else much to play at the moment, so I'm happy with it. Another game that's coming out fairly soon is Back 4 Blood. Pretty much, you know, Left 4 Dead 3. Great looking game. Great looking concept. That's pretty much all the same shit you know and love. They just added more characters. So there's like maybe 8 or 9 different like human characters that you're going to play with. A lot of different types of the zombie or infected style characters. Yeah, I mean, it's all basic shit. Like, I'm happy with it all. It looks great. I'm looking forward to playing it. Oh my fucking god, did Lil Nas X make a new goddamn song? Oh no. Oh no. After the last one out, I hope he doesn't piss off half of the world again. I don't even dislike Lil Nas X that much. I don't like him, but he's not a bad musician. He's decent. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I don't hate him. I don't love him. He makes okayish music. I don't know why everybody was really pissed off about it the last time, but okay. But yeah, no, I think Return was a solid game, and I hope they make more, you know, intriguing games, so they're not all fucking Call of Duty and shit like that. Like, I'm so sick of that. Just as an FYI, speaking video games, Epic Games is giving out NBA 2K21 for free. So for those of you who don't have it and don't want it, you can get it for free because you know you're gonna probably play it eventually. At least I'm gonna download it, but I already have it on the fucking PlayStation, so I honestly don't need another copy. But it gives me the option to sell on that stupid ass game. So it is what it is. By the way, I'm gonna be streaming next week, so I gotta get ready for that. That's gonna be fucking awesome. 1st and 15th, so another a week and 2 days. I'm thinking about streaming Modern Warfare this time around because I actually just enjoy Modern Warfare again. It's not as fun as it used to be, but it's a solid game, man. Modern Warfare was the shit, and I hate that it kind of just went to the wayside because, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops came out, and I just don't like it. It's not as good of a game to me. It's really just not as good of a game to me. But it's cool, though. I mean, I just wish Call of Duty games didn't eat up 90% of my goddamn hard drive. Honestly, that's all it is. I'm just so pissed off that it just eats up my entire hard drive. So, oh well. Because of those reasons, I'm pretty much not going to play Black Ops. I ate up enough hard drive. on my PS4 with Black Ops. I really don't want to deal with that shit again. Or Modern Warfare, so. Kind of really don't want to deal with that shit again. Oh, well. Where are we at? 25 minutes. This is a shortened podcast this time around because I got a life, and I kind of want to get back to doing my life shit now. I just quit my job. I just want to do fun shit now. Oh, well. And anyway, since I don't have any of my goddamn material, I literally don't have shit to talk about. I don't say I don't have shit to talk about. I don't have my shit to talk about. I literally had a list of shit. And it's just messed up. I'm still getting text messages from all the guys, and I really appreciate it. Everybody's just like, dude, that was fucking fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, just a note to everyone, man. I wouldn't even say a note. Just some heart-to-heart advice from FM Bob, man. If you're gonna quit your job, do it for yourself, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with leaving a job that, you know, just doesn't value you like you should be valued. And go someplace else, man. Try something new. And just do whatever you need to do to make yourself happy, man. Sometimes grinding is not the most important thing. I've always been a big preacher on, you know, work hard and you get where you need to be. But sometimes working hard for people who don't give a shit about you is not the way to do it either. And that's kind of where I am. Is, you know, work hard for people who actually give a shit. Work hard for people or yourself. You know, do something for yourself. You don't always have to work hard for other people. Yeah, and I'm glad that as I'm quitting, people actually still give a shit about me for some reason. Enough to hang out with me. 16 people deep, dude. That's fucking nuts. That 16 people wanted to hang out on a random ass Saturday at 9 a.m. just to go shoot each other and beat the shit out of each other. It was fucking incredible. But yeah, man, that's my advice to everyone. And I know I'm taking my own advice very late, but I think it's just an important thing that most people aren't telling you, man. Is if you don't feel loved or appreciated or valued at your job, fucking leave it. Just fucking go, man. Somebody else is gonna value you elsewhere, man. And that's only for those who actually work hard, man. Don't get that shit twisted. Just because you feel like you're worth $30 an hour and you can't even put, you know, fucking cheese on top of a goddamn double cheeseburger. Yeah, you don't deserve $15 an hour. Yeah, you don't deserve to be appreciated. You're a fucking idiot. I've been discussing that a lot at length with a lot of people. Just like, oh man, what do you think about the whole new minimum wage thing? And it's just like, dude, I'm glad people are getting paid. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not gonna sit here and say that everybody deserves, you know, $15 an hour. I've gone to McDonald's. I've gotten, you know, half-filled drinks. I've gotten people who forgot to give me a straw or ketchup. You know, the simple shit that you do in fast food. Do I feel like people who actually work deserve to get compensated? Hell yeah, man. You should work hard. You should get compensated. I definitely, and I think I've said it at least 3 or 4 times over, I definitely don't feel like restaurant workers should be, you know, getting paid off of a tip system. Pay those fuckers minimum wage, man. They work, they deserve it. On the contrary, once you get paid, and I don't have to tip you, because I'm not going to tip you at that point, I'm going to shit talk you as much as I want. If you fuck up my order, guess and best believe I'm going to shit talk you. Jesus Christ. I'm going to shit talk you as hard as humanly possible. Once you get paid minimum wage, you get my goddamn order right, man. I'm going to look at you in your eyes and I'm going to say no tomatoes. Please. I don't want tomatoes. I'm highly allergic to tomatoes. I feel like if I tell you with a straight face, do not put tomatoes in my food, and you put tomatoes in my food, I should have the right to slap you immediately. I feel like at that point, I should be able to just like, all right, come here, and just slap you in the face because you're a fucking moron and you don't deserve your goddamn job at all. At fucking all at that point. That you can't get simple instructions right. It's just, it is what it is, man. Oh well, so I think that's enough for me. I think I'm going to end this podcast, and as of now, I don't really have shit planned out. But best believe I'm coming back with more podcasts more often. So guess what? These short ones are going to be just fine. You're going to get a little bit of information from me, and you're going to get another fucking podcast in no time. So until then, I will catch you motherfuckers later. Get the fuck out of my house. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. Remember, tune in on your favorite streaming site like Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcasts. Also, don't forget to check us out on YouTube at FM Bob Show to listen to the podcast and watch videos by yours truly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I also stream twice a month. The FNF streams on twitch.tv. Just remember to search The FN Bob on twitch.tv. And make sure you follow so you never miss out when I stream on the 1st and 15th at 7 p.m. Most importantly, follow me on Facebook at FN Bob Show so you can get updated on all things FN Bob and interact with the community. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.